Okay, hi guys, it's Coach Gigi. I am here to basically show you guys how to run a free group and how to start a banner, which is a banner is like the graphics that go along the top of an invite. So I'll show you how to create an invite and how to make the graphics for it. Now, you may be wondering what the heck is a free group? Why am I doing a free group? What's the point of a free group? So there's many reasons that we do a free group. One is it's a great way just to get your feet wet, to basically learn how to run your own group. Because as coaches, that's what we do. We run accountability groups every single month. And this is just kind of a way to get your feet wet doing a free group, because it's very easy to invite people to a free group because everybody likes free. Like, who doesn't like free? So it's very easy if you're already having a conversation with somebody or your friends or family. If you're going to run a free group, it's not hard to ask, oh, do you want to be part of my free group? I mean, who wouldn't? It's free. So it's a good way to get your feet wet. It's a good way for you to get practice running an accountability group. It's also the most important thing, I think, is a way to start branding yourself. Like basically coming up with what are your passions? What are your favorite things you like to do? That's what you can do a free group on. With a free group, you can do it as long or short as you want because it's your group. You can do it 5 days, 10 days, 15 days. I mean, it really doesn't matter. I personally do 5-day ones just because 5 days is not very long. It's easy. You don't lose the attention span of people. It also makes them want more, because if you've only given them 5 days, they're like, oh, well, that was kind of fun. I might want to do another one of those because it wasn't quite enough. If you give them too much, then why would they ever even want to join your 21-day monthly accountability group, because you're giving them so much. So that's why I like the shorter ones. 5 to 7 days is good. Now, it can be anything you want. It does not have to be health and fitness. Now, you may want to start off doing that just because that's what we're kind of talking about. You can do easy peasy. You can go to Pinterest and you can, grab one from there, like a 5-day ab challenge, a 5-day booty challenge, or if you love to cook, it could be a 5-day clean eating challenge. It could be like if you're a busy mom, 5 days on quick meals for the kids. I mean, it could literally be anything. Just think about what you're passionate about, what you would love to do. Or another great way to do a free group is think about something that you don't know a lot about, but you want to learn more about it. That's a great way to research and then run a group on it. Like, let's just as a wild example, let's just say you keep hearing people talk about inflammation and you really don't know anything about it. Well, it's a great way to go learn something. Say, oh my gosh, I'm going to do a 5-day anti-inflammatory foods group. I'm just making that name up. That's a horrible name, but something like that. And then you just go and Google the heck out of it. You just Google, YouTube, whatever, and learn everything there is to know about anti-inflammatory foods, and then you can run a group on it. Nobody has to know that you did all that. Nobody has to know that you weren't an expert on it. Just the fact that you went and Googled the heck out of it. It's a great way for you to learn something. I've done that as well. Like I did it was called Eat Fat, Lose Fat group. How to add a lot more fats in your diet and still lose weight. Now, when I said I was going to do that, I didn't know a whole heck of a lot about that topic, but I went and researched the heck out of it. So I became an expert on it, which is what everybody does. That's why we have the internet. So it could be either one. It could be a free group on something you're passionate about and something you're really good at, or something you really want to learn more about, because if you want to learn more about it, then probably other people out there like you also want to learn more about it. It's a great way to meet and attract your people to you. Attract the right people, the people that are most likely like you. Now, if you do something that you don't like at all, and you hate it, and you just don't even care anything about it, then you're probably going to be attracting the wrong people, the people that you don't want to work with, because they're not like you. So do what you're most passionate about. If you love to eat clean, come up with something. Doesn't have to be elaborate. You could just share one recipe a day. I mean, that's all you really need to do. It does not have to be elaborate because it's free. You have to keep reminding yourself it's free. Don't give them too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and show you guys how to make graphics the easiest way. I don't know how to get rid of this little bar that's at the top of my screen. Here we go. So what I love to use is Canva. I use it on my laptop. Now it can be used, there is now an app for Canva you can use on your phone or your iPad. I've heard it's not as good, so I just use it on here. It's just Canva, canva.com. It's free, easy. It's the easiest thing in the world. You'll see up here at the top, you can pick all kinds of things. And then if you go down even farther, wait, let me see how I move myself down here. Okay. If I click on more, there's so many different things you can design. So many, like you can go all the way down, go social media posts, you can do documents, blog, all kinds of stuff. The two that I use the most are Facebook posts and Facebook event covers. I use those constantly. So what we're going to do is we're going to make an event on Facebook. So I'm going to click on Facebook event cover. And it's coming, it's coming, it's coming, slowly but surely. It's slowly, slowly. Where is it? Here it comes. Now it's just going to be a big little blank screen here. Now you'll see on the left-hand side, these are templates that are already made up. Now you are welcome to use one of those, but they're not all free. So you want to look for ones that say free, like this one says free. I mean, unless you want to pay for it, I just don't see the point in paying for it. Free, free, free. And if you used one of those, all you need to do is change all the wording and make it whatever you want. That's the easiest way to make an event. Like you don't have to do much at all except change the wording. You can change the fonts, whatever. Now, what I like to do is I used to use those. I got kind of tired of using those, so I went and just make my own. So if you come down here to uploads, you can end up eventually putting in a lot of pictures in here. Some of these I got from the internet. So here's like an example. I could take this little picture that's, let's just say I'm going to do a clean eating group. Let's just say I'm going to take this little picture that I uploaded in here. You click on upload, it will take you to where your pictures are in your computer. I'm just going to take this little picture and I'm just going to drag it over here. So now I have this lovely little graphic on here. I'm going to make it a little bigger. Easy peasy. That's all there is to it. Now you want to put some text on here. Now this is not going to be pretty, guys, because I don't want to spend all day here making a graphic for a group I'm not really doing. But I just want you guys to see how easy this is to use. You can either use the templates already made or make your own, put your own pictures on there. I'm going to come over to text. Now you'll see here's just some basic text, and if you scroll down a little bit more, they have stuff already made for you. You see these pretty little things? They're already made for you. So let me just kind of make one up. I'm just going to grab this one. It says farm to table. I'm going to move it over here. And I just kind of click on it so I can type whatever I want. So I'm just going to say 5-day clean eating. I'm going to erase this thing at the top because I don't really need that. Basically, you just make this say whatever you want. You can make it as big as you want, as small as you want. Here, let me get rid of that one too. I don't need that. Oh, and yeah, you might want to write on here free too, because people like free. So let's just say 5-day free clean eating. People like free. So when I do make these groups, I try to make free in there somewhere. Sometimes I even put free and then 5-day clean eating, just so they see that, because people like free, they really do. So I'm trying to make this bigger for you guys so you can see. Hold on, why is this not working? There, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. Now you can add more onto here as well. You can add like another one of the, you see over here, you got these texts. You can add like a smaller body of text, and you can type in more descriptions about the group, say daily recipes. Here, I'll just show you. I'll come over here. See how this makes it just a little bit smaller. And I'm just going to say daily recipes, live demo, free giveaway. Now I'm making all this up, but you obviously can do whatever the heck you're going to do. That way you just got a little bit more on there. So you can make it a lot more elaborate than that. I just wanted to show you this quickly so you see how easy this is to make. Now all I do is come down here, and there's a lot more you can do with this. So like if you really play around with this, you can come here and see what layouts are. Those are all the templates. You can come here, elements. You can add picture frames. You can add shapes and sizes, charts. I mean, you can do all kinds of stuff with this. It's one of those you could literally spend hours playing around with this. Or you can do what I did and just make it fast. Doesn't have to be any fancier than that. So now I'm just going to download this so it saves it in my computer. I'm going to download. I click download again. It's saving it. It's saving it. It's saving it. And now I'm actually going to go to my Explorer here. It's very slow. Okay, here we go. And I'm going to save it. Let's just say I'm going to put it here. I have a free group file, so I'm just going to put it in there. I just take it and put it in there. There we go. So now it's saved in my free group file on my computer. So now, next, what we're going to do, I'm going to get out of that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to go to Facebook. So now I'm going to show you guys how to create an event for this. So on Facebook, you see down here on the left, it says events. So I'm going to click on events. An event is something we can invite people to. So I'm going to create one. See, it says create event right here. I'm going to create it somehow. Now you can decide if you want private or public. I would recommend public just so that everybody sees it. It's more chance of people getting to see it. So here we are. We're doing that. Okay, it's a little slow. The internet has been slow today. Okay, so now I've got up here, create a public event, and I'm going to change this to me. So now it basically walks you through how to do it. It's so easy. It really is so easy. Like right here, it says upload photo. So I'm going to go and get that picture that I just downloaded, the one that we just made. Easy peasy. Hold on, coming. I don't know why this thing is so small. Why is this thing so small? I'm coming, guys. Where did it go? Aha, there it is. So there, I'm gonna put it in there. It's coming slowly. So there you go. Now, I might have to move it over a little. It's not gonna be perfect, but there you go. And then you just write in the event. It basically kind of walks you through what you do. It's called the 5-day free clean eating group. Okay, so that's what I'm calling it. You obviously can do whatever you want. And by the way, FYI, just when I found this photo here of the weights and I just Googled that. I think I Googled fitness images, or maybe I Googled healthy eating images. I'm not sure which one it was, and I just found images. So there's actually a way, like if you are like, well, I'm not doing clean eating and I don't know where to get a picture, Google it. You can Google something images, healthy kids foods images, ab exercise images. and it'll pull up a whole bunch of images, and then you just copy and paste that to your computer, and then you have all these images to make these type of things, because you're always going to be we're always going to be needing graphics in this biz. Okay, look what I put this in the wrong thing, guys. I put it in the wrong thing. That's what happens when I'm talking. Free, clean, eating group. And then for location, what I usually say is something like your home, anywhere you have internet. You could, whatever you want to say. I'm going to say anywhere you have internet, because it's online. So there you go. And then you just put in your date of the group. So if it's a 5-day group, let me just make something up. I'm going to say it starts the 18th and it ends the 22nd. That's what I'm going to say. And then right here, you just type in a description of what is your group. I don't know. 5 days of clean eating recipes, live demos, grocery tips. I don't know. Let's just say I'm making that up now. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. So then you just create it, or you can save draft. Like I might just say save draft because I'm not really doing this group. But you would put create, and then it would just be, well, I'll go ahead and do create. That way you guys can see what it's going to look like. Slowly but surely. So here you go. This is what it's going to look like. This is what everybody will see when they come to your group. Now, how do you invite people to this? This is all you do. You click on share. It'll say here, invite friends. You can invite friends, and then you choose as many friends as you want. If you have 500 Facebook friends, you can try to invite 500 Facebook friends if you want. That is perfectly fine. You can just start clicking on people, but I wouldn't even be picky about it. Like, don't be like, oh, she wouldn't like this, and she wouldn't like, but she might like don't even put any thought into it, because it's free. And everybody likes free, right, guys? So just invite the world. It's basically, and you don't have to invite all 500, like you can. In fact, you can come here and say all friends, and then you can come, well, it used to say select all. It's not saying that. Okay, so I don't know why it's not saying that, because for me, I am not gonna go and click 2,700 people. There's just no way I'm gonna do that. This is a whole nother training, guys, but right here to my left, I've created lists. So that's what I use, because I cannot invite 2,400 people. Now, when I was a newer coach, I actually would invite all my friends, because at that time I only had like 300, 400, 500 friends. So it was very easy to invite 300 people. When you have 2,400 or 27, you just don't want to invite all those people. You just don't. That's way too many people. So I eventually started creating lists. I'll do a whole nother training on that, so you guys can worry about that later. But, okay, let's just say if I click on close friends, okay, that doesn't seem to exist. That doesn't seem to exist. I'm just trying to see. I saw at the top here, it said select all. Oh, here you go. So I guess what you could just do is click on, maybe if you don't have that many friends, just click on select all. They're all selected. I am not going to do this because I'm not really inviting all these people. But all you do is right here at the bottom, it says send invites. Just click on it. It sends it to them. So then, let me get out of that. Once people are starting to look at this, they'll get a notification right up here. That's how they'll know you invited them. Once they start saying, yes, I want to go, you will see right here in this box, it'll start showing their names. It'll start saying, Jennifer Smith is going, Bobby Sue is going, Lola, whatever is going. It'll start listing them right in here. So that's how you will know. Now, what I do at this point is I would actually send private messages to all of those people that I invited. That way, I'm starting conversations with all these people. Now, obviously you may not get responses from all of them, and that, you know, who cares? At least you started a conversation with them. Other people maybe, and it's also a good way for you to say, guess what, guys? I am like really getting on this healthy journey right now. I'm trying to get myself together, and I would love for you guys to join this free group that I'm running, because I'm going to share all kinds of healthy tips and blah, blah, blah. It's just a good way for you to kind of get your name out there that you're doing this. You do not have to come out and say, look at me, everybody. I'm a fitness coach. I'm amazing, and I know everything, and I'm going to share it all with you. You don't even have to say anything like that, because I know a lot of new coaches are like, but I don't feel like I know anything yet. So you don't even have to act like that. Just say, I am doing this free group because I also want to hold myself accountable. So I would love for you to join me in this group. So it's just kind of a good way to just start getting yourself out there. And another thing, guys, is when you do become coaches, you can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself. You do not have to be a fitness coach. You could be a wellness coach, a fit coach, a health coach, you know, basically whatever you want to be. It's you, it's your business. You call yourself what you want. If you don't feel fitness is your expertise, don't call yourself a fitness coach. Wellness is a good one. I know some people say they're a virtual health coach. That's another good one. Basically, it's just you be whoever you want to be, because it's your business. I wouldn't call yourself a nutritionist unless you are one. So I don't know if I'd say nutrition coach, because we're not nutritionists, but if you are one, go for it. If you really are an expert in nutrition, call yourself a nutrition coach. It really doesn't matter. It's your business. So I am going to show you guys now, these are the same events that I run every single month. I run a coaching sneak peek and I run a challenge group event. So this is my coaching one. I do this every single month. So you see, I created this one for my coaching business. And I have invited, I don't know how many. You see right here, when people say they're going, this is where their names will pop up. I have invited 172 people to that. So now what I like to do, this is for my coaching, but you can do the same thing for your free group, is I go and send a private message to every single one of these people to let them know I invited them. So they don't feel like it was just some random something like out of nowhere. Because most people get these kind of things all the time and they don't really want to be part of them. But if you send them a nice message and just say, I just want you guys to know I sent you this invitation. I didn't want you to think it was some random thing, but I really thought you would love to be a part of this group. That's all you have to say. And I run this same, and I send it to all 172 of these people. It also just starts conversations. It helps me to get to know the people that are following me. And I've got another one for my, where is it? Slow, very slow, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't even know where it is. Well, I'm doing one for my challenge group and I can't find it. It's in here somewhere and I don't know where it is. But anyway, that's the ones that I do every month. So once you're actually running your free group, like let's say I always say give yourself at least a week, maybe longer is even better, to push this group. So if you're going to run this group on the 18th, you need to come up with it today and start pushing it right away. Because you need to give yourself a good week to get people in there, to talk to people, to reach out to people. Maybe even 2 weeks is better, because then you're not as pushed to hurry up and get people in there, and also to plan the group. So what I do, I then create a group to actually put the people in, because I'm not going to run the event from that page. I mean, you can, but because you've made it a public event, everybody and their mother will see it, and you may not want everybody and their mother to be a part of that group. So I will then make a group. So right down here it says create. You can do an ad, a page, whatever. I'm going to create a group. Now I like to make my groups closed That's just me. So now I'm going to make the group for that 5-day clean eating group. I'm going to add somebody. It makes you add at least one person to start out, or it won't let you add it. So I'm going to add Laurie because Laurie is here with me. So there, Laurie is going to be in my group. Yay. My group that does not really exist. And here is where you would select the privacy. I like to do them closed because I don't want the whole world seeing it. That's totally up to you. If you want the world to see it, you can do public. And then the other option is secret. Secret, I don't think we really need to do secret unless you really are going to be sharing some really private stuff that you don't want the world to see. Now, closed, nobody's seeing it either. Nobody's seeing closed. But secret, I think the difference is that with closed, people, I'm trying to think. I think secret, it doesn't even list it. Like you can't even find it. But closed, it is listed, and you can request to join, but you can't see any of the posts. I'm pretty sure that's the difference. So secret, I would only use, I don't even know. I don't think I've ever used one. That's just, I guess, if you really don't want anybody to even know the group exists. So closed is what I use all the time. I don't really use public very much, but you can go back and forth between these two. Sometimes I will start a group as public, and then once we start having discussions and people start talking, I close it. So you can always change that. So there you go. Wait, hold on, let me closed, and then I'm just going to create the group. So this will be where your free group will actually be taking place. It will, once again, it walks you through. So you pick an icon. This is not important at all, guys, so you don't even need to worry about, oh my gosh, what am I going to pick? Okay, I'm going to pick a rainbow. I mean, not that it means anything about anything. It's so unimportant. And then here comes your group. So all you do is upload a photo. I would do the exact same photo. In fact, I'm going to take that. No, it's not going to let me do that. Okay. I would do the same photo I just did, so that way you don't have to make it again. Okay, I don't remember where it went. Sorry, guys, it's not that fast. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to put the exact same photo. And then you're basically done. This is actually your group. So when you start running the group, like let's say your group starts on the 18th, this will be where you put everybody. So everybody that said, yes, I want to be part of that free clean eating group, start making a list so you remember who said it. And then you start adding right here where it says add members, you just add their names right in there. So then this is where the group will actually take place. This is where you will start, here we go, you'll start making your little posts, you'll be adding photos. Now the wonderful thing about Facebook now, this is a brand new thing that just started, is you can schedule your posts now. So let's just say this is nothing. I'm not typing anything. I don't want to type anything. But let's just say that's my post. But I don't want this post to go out until Monday the 18th. So let's just pretend. I'll go back and go, welcome to my group. Welcome to my group. Okay, so right down here, you'll see a little clock. I'm going to click on the clock. Actually, I may do it a little bit earlier the 18th because I'll start putting people in the group before the 18th. In fact, I'll start putting people in the group maybe the Thursday or Friday before. So I'm going to come down here. If my group is starting on the 18th, let's just say on the 14th, I'm going to schedule that post. And I'm going to do like 7 a.m. 7 a.m. And then I just go schedule. So that's what's wonderful about Facebook now, is that they give you this option. You could do all of your posts at once and be done with it. The only problem is you want to make sure you are present in the group, because sometimes you could schedule all these posts and then completely forget about it, and you don't even go in and check. So that it's good and bad. But I do this and then I put it on my calendar. Morning and night, make sure I'm checking that group, because if people are in there commenting and you're never saying anything back, it's like, well, who's running this group? So just remember that. So don't forget you have your free group going on. I have done that before, guys. So that is basically it. That is your free group. I know that's a lot of information, but I'm telling you, these things are fabulous. It helps you get your name out there. It helps you get comfortable running a group. It helps you kind of brand yourself, all that stuff. Oh, I just saw that Laurie put her mute on. Did you finally figure it out? No, see, now you're actually muted. I see you actually muted. Well, here, I can stop recording now because I don't really have any more to say about that, but I hope that was good, guys. And always ask me any questions about running a free group. Thank you.